There comes a time in every race when a driver is forced to make that one key split-second decision.
What did he just say?
Take a chance and risk it all, or play it safe and suffer defeat.
Okay, enough with the crazy talk.
There was an idiom in that previous clip. I hope that you heard it. These videos are all about idiomatic phrases. Hello, my name is Dakota, and if you've ever walked out of an English class thinking, hey, I'm beginning to really understand English, only to be totally frustrated when you sat down and watched an American movie. You may have understood most of the words being spoken, but you couldn't understand the meaning. Having a clear understanding of English is so important, whether it's being used in school, social situations, or in your professional life. English has become the common world language, and regardless of why you're trying to learn it, it is essential that you understand the true meaning of what is being said. To do so, you must understand idioms and phrasal verbs. This is why I'm making these videos. So sit back and relax, and let's learn about idioms and phrasal verbs.
Let's take a look at our first phrase. The name of this phrase is kiss and tell. The meaning of this phrase is to tell private details about romantic relationships. An example of this phrase is, my friends all want to know how my date went last night. Well, they can ask, but I'm not the kind of person that will kiss and tell. The woman is saying that she will not talk about the details of her romantic life. And just to summarize, kiss and tell is the practice of sharing details of a romantic relationship. Excellent. Now let's take a look at some video clips that provide examples of this phrase.
All I could think of was, is he gonna kiss me? Is he gonna kiss me? And did he? I'm a lady, Monica. I don't kiss and tell. But this hickey speaks for itself. Okay, I got it.
Here, Phoebe is talking about a date that she went on recently. She tells Monica that during the date, all she could think of was whether the man was going to kiss her. When Monica asks if the man actually did try to kiss her, Phoebe says that she isn't the type of person to kiss and tell, but that the hickey that she has speaks for itself. Phoebe is saying that she isn't the type to talk about her romantic experiences, but the red spot on her body answers the question.
Hey. Laser. Had a great night last night. I don't like to kiss and tell, but somebody made it to 8th base.
Here, Howard walks into the lab and talks to Leonard about a date that he had the previous evening. He says that he doesn't want to kiss and tell, but that somebody made it to 8th base. Howard is saying that he doesn't want to talk about his romantic date the previous evening, but he implies that something sexual occurred.
He proposed to me while he was still seeing you. He was gonna break up with you on your birthday. And I don't like to kiss and tell, but he cheated on you a lot this weekend. Oh my God, maybe you're right.
Here, Phoebe is talking to a woman that was dating the same man that she was. Phoebe says that she doesn't want to kiss and tell, but the man cheated on her a lot recently. Phoebe is saying that recently, the man that the woman loves was having romantic incidents with Phoebe as well, while he was dating her. Great! Now let's look at our second phrase. The name of this phrase is barking up the wrong tree. The meaning of this phrase is to make the wrong choice, to ask the wrong person, to follow the wrong course. An example of this phrase is, so somebody emptied the trash bin on your desk. And you think we did it? Well, you're barking up the wrong tree. The students are telling the teacher that his accusations are incorrect. And just to summarize, barking up the wrong tree is to have a wrong idea, or to try to do something in a way that will not work. Now let's look at some video clips that provide examples of this phrase.
Something chewed through the cellar door and the floor is covered with paw prints.
This can only mean one thing. Flanders, you ate my jerky!
As the oak said to the beagle, you're barking up the wrong tree. I spent the whole morning blanking out the goshes and darns in these Hardy Boys books.
Here, after Homer accuses his neighbor, Flanders, of eating some of his food, Flanders tells Homer that he is barking up the wrong tree. Flanders is saying that the accusation that Homer is directing at him is simply not true.
You heard me, and I'll tell you something else. You're barking up the wrong tree, because as long as you're around, Howard is out of the will.
You know what? I got better offers. I'm out of here!
Here, Howard and his friends are listening to Howard's mother and Bernadette argue. Howard's mother doesn't like Bernadette and she tells her that she is barking up the wrong tree because she is not going to leave her inheritance to Howard. Howard's mother is saying that if Bernadette continues with her plan to try to take the family money, she will fail because she is not leaving the family money to her son after she dies.
Hilly got it from Williams.
Where is Earl Williams? Where have you got him?
You're barking up the wrong tree, Hartwell.
I'll give you 3 minutes to tell me where he is.
He went over to the hospital to call on Professor Egelhofer.
What?
Here, Sheriff Hartwell is trying to find Earl Williams, a criminal that has escaped from the police. He asks Hildy where Williams is located. Walter tells the sheriff that he is barking up the wrong tree. Walter is telling Hartwell that he is wasting his time asking Hildy this question, because she does not know the answer. Fantastic. Let's continue on with our third phrase. The name of this phrase is gold digger. The meaning of this phrase is someone who tries to attract a rich person in order to get presents or money. An example of this phrase is, Clarence is a successful real estate executive, and every time he goes to Las Vegas to do a little gambling, he attracts all kinds of gold diggers. This means that when Clarence goes to Las Vegas, certain women want to befriend him because they think that he is rich and successful. And just to summarize, gold digger is a person that forms a relationship with someone purely to get money from them. Excellent. Now let's look at some video clips for more examples of this phrase.
He gave her a pair of diamond earrings and leased her a car.
You're kidding.
You think she's taking advantage of him?
Oh, of course not. She wouldn't do something like that. She's deaf.
Deaf women can't be gold diggers?
Here, Howard explains to Leonard and Penny that Raj recently bought a deaf girl diamond earrings and leased her a car. When Leonard asks whether they think she might be dating Raj just so that he will buy her things, Penny says no, because the woman is deaf. Leonard asks if the woman could not be a gold digger because she cannot hear. Leonard is asking if it is really true that the woman cannot be a person trying to get money from Raj, simply because she is deaf.
But when I first met you, Kurt, I thought, abrasive drunk. Lola, mind-numbingly stupid. And, okay, you guys, gold digger, cradle-robbing perv.
Here, Phoebe is talking with some people at a party. She says that she now likes the people, but when she first met the younger woman and the older man, she thought the woman was a gold digger, and she thought the man was a pervert. Phoebe is saying that she thought the younger woman was dating the older man so that she could try to get his money from him, and not because she loved him.
And I'm concerned that without meaning to, you might be taking advantage of him. By letting him buy you a bunch of expensive things. And Howard, focus. Tell him what I'm saying.
Right. Are you a gold digger or not?
Here, Penny is talking to that deaf woman that is dating Raj. She is trying to delicately ask the woman if she truly cares for Raj as a person. She then asks Howard to translate her thoughts, using sign language. Howard simply asks the deaf woman if she's a gold digger. Howard is not delicate and asks the deaf woman if she only likes Raj so that she can get his money. So we've now finished 3 phrases. What do you think? Are you enjoying these videos? We have more of these free videos online and we're working hard to add more each week. It takes a lot of time to create this content and we could really use your help. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. By subscribing to our channel, you will be able to receive notifications whenever we upload a new video to YouTube. We really need your help. Great work! We're now going to discuss our 4th phrase. The name of this phrase is, steal my thunder. The meaning of this phrase is, to get the attention or praise that another person thought that they should get. An example of this phrase is, so I heard that you 2 girls tried to prevent me from being in the talent show. Well, I can assure you, you are not going to steal my thunder. The girl is saying that the other 2 girls are not going to stop her from being in the talent show, and prevent her from receiving attention. And just to summarize, steal my thunder means to prevent someone from having success or getting attention. Now let's look at some video clips that provide examples of this phrase.
I'm sorry about it, but I was kind of hoping tonight could just be about that.
Oh, honey, but it is
No,
just
it's
about
not.
that.
No, now it's about you and Ross getting back together.
What?
See, yeah, you kind of stole my thunder.
Okay, ho. We did not steal your thunder because we are not getting back together.
Yeah.
Here, Monica has just caught Ross and Rachel kissing. Since there is about to be a special party celebrating Chandler and Monica's engagement, Monica is not happy to see that Ross and Rachel may be getting back together. This is because Monica thinks that Ross and Rachel will be stealing her thunder. Monica thinks that everyone will be focusing their attention on Ross and Rachel when they should be focusing their attention on Monica and Chandler.
I think Saturday.
What's with him?
Sympathy pains. I thought it was really sweet at first, but now I think he's just trying to steal my thunder.
Here, everyone is at the hospital because Phoebe is about to give birth to her baby. When Joey suddenly has stomach pains, Phoebe's brother asks, "What's with him?" Phoebe explains that Joey is having sympathy pains, but she is feeling a little annoyed about this, because she thinks Joey is trying to steal her thunder. Phoebe is saying that Joey may be trying to get all the attention from everyone, on a day where the attention should be on Phoebe.
Not going to steal my thunder. She was a lovely woman, that's all I'll say. I hope I can be a cog in convicting her killer. Not going to steal my thunder.
Here, a man named Scott is being accused of killing a woman. The man above, Lincoln, is a witness that is going to testify against Scott. Lincoln wants to be the center of attention, and doesn't want anyone to steal his thunder. Lincoln is saying that he doesn't want the attention to be on other witnesses. He wants everyone to focus on him. That's terrific. We're now going to look at our 5th phrase. The name of this phrase is, lay low. The meaning of this phrase is, to hide. To try not to be noticed. An example of this phrase is, Mom is angry because someone knocked over and broke that expensive vase. I think that I better lay low for a while. The cat is saying that because an expensive vase was broken, he is going to hide, so that nobody gets angry with him. And just to summarize, lay low means to remain hidden. To keep out of sight. Now let's look at some video clips that provide examples of this phrase.
It was Sheldon.
I tried to stop you.
It's my own fault. I forgot the protocol we put in place after the great ear infection of '06.
You call Kuthra Polly. We need to find a place to lay low for the next 18 to 24 hours.
Stand by.
Here, Howard is talking with Leonard about needing to lay low, so that their friend, Sheldon, cannot find them. Sheldon is sick, and when he is sick, he wants everyone to take care of him. Leonard is telling Howard that they need to find a place where Sheldon cannot find them, for the next 18 to 24 hours.
You texted me to come outside. This whole ordeal has made my life a living hell, and I no longer feel safe. So, Rupert and I have decided to lay low for a while. Where are you going to go? We're going to a restorative meditation retreat in the mountains.
Here, Stewie is telling Brian that since he's having serious problems with a girl, he's going to lay low for a while so that he can relax. Stewie is saying that he's going to leave the area so he can get away from his problems, and so that other people cannot find him.
And then when I saw you at the mall, it almost happened again. I thought of running. But I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it anymore. You asked me if I want to lay low? I ain't never laying low again.
Here, Dwight is talking to Armand about problems that they're having. After Dwight asks Armand to lay low, Armand explains that he doesn't ever want to lay low again. Armand is saying that he never wants to hide from other people again. All of us here at TD English hope that you're enjoying these videos, but we need your help. The YouTube algorithm doesn't really support us because we are a young channel. If you enjoyed these videos, please spread the word by copying the link to this video to Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, or any other form of social media that you use. We need our community of English learners to work together to allow us to produce more of this content. We also want to thank all of you for subscribing and helping us. It is greatly appreciated. You're doing great. Let's look at our sixth phrase. The name of this phrase is, suit yourself. The meaning of this phrase is a way to tell someone to do what they want to do. An example of this phrase is, what? You're going to the fitness center. Okay, suit yourself. I already did some exercise today. I jumped up on this sofa. The dog is saying that if the people want to go to exercise, they can do what they want. However, he's not going. And just to summarize, suit yourself means, act as you see fit. Decide for yourself. Great. Now let's look at some video clips for examples of this phrase.
Get you guys anything?
We got a chair.
Traditional chairs are terrible for your back.
I'll stand.
Suit yourself. To what do I owe the pleasure this morning?
Here, Dwight is having a meeting with Bodhi about a problem that they are having. Bodhi invites Dwight to sit down, but Dwight declines. Bodhi then says, suit yourself. Bodhi is saying, that's fine, you can stand, if that's what you want to do.
Why don't you unwind a little bit? Party down in the hall. You know, this apartment complex caters to upscale young singles like me. No, Barn. I just want to crawl into bed. Suit yourself, Homer.
Here, Barney is inviting Homer to go to a party, but Homer is depressed and doesn't feel like going to a party. Barney then says, suit yourself. Barney is saying, that's fine, Do what you want to do.
Why, that's... I couldn't possibly. No! Get out of here! Leave me alone!
Suit yourself. That was only a suggestion.
Here, Ariel is approached by two sea serpents. The serpents want Ariel to make a deal with the sea witch. When Ariel hears this, she immediately says no. The serpents say, "Suit yourself." The serpents are saying that Ariel can do what she wants, and that they were just making a suggestion. Okay, we've come to our last phrase. The name of this phrase is, "Play it safe." The meaning of this phrase is, to be careful and not take risks. An example of this phrase is, "I know that this little man is not real, but I just want to play it safe. I'm going to check to make sure." The bird is saying that he doesn't want to take a risk that the little man might hurt him. He will check to make sure it is not real. And just to summarize, play it safe means to avoid risk or danger. Great! Now let's look at some video clips for examples of this phrase.
There comes a time in every race when a driver is forced to make that one key, split-second decision.
What did he just say?
Take a chance and risk it all, or play it safe and suffer defeat.
Okay, enough with the crazy talk.
Here, Turbo is asking himself if he wants to take a serious risk, or whether he should play it safe. Turbo is asking himself if he wants to take a risk that could be dangerous, or does he want to live carefully and not risk hurting himself.
And my idea of fun isn't risking death so that you can meet some cute mammoth.
Ethan isn't cute. He's hot. Besides, you can't spend your whole life playing it safe.
I know I would.
Dad?
Here, Peaches is talking to Lewis about taking risks so that she can meet a handsome mammoth named Ethan. Lewis thinks that what they're doing is dangerous. Peaches tells Lewis that he can't spend his whole life playing it safe. Peaches is telling Lewis that he can't spend his whole life avoiding risks.
Actually, the romance of the evening pretty much evaporated after you curled up at our feet like a drunken Labrador.
That's good. Let's play it safe and take those sheets out of rotation.
Here, Alan explains to Charlie that he had to sleep in Charlie's bed the night before. Although it appears that there was no problem with Alan doing this, Charlie asks the housekeeper to not use those bed sheets anymore, just to play it safe. Charlie is saying that he wants to avoid any problems, so he asks the housekeeper not to use those bed sheets anymore. Congratulations, you've completed the video. I hope that you will now understand these phrases when you hear them in the future.